From the two vector effects you can find in the Stylize menu, round corner is the simpler one. And it does what its name suggests. It rounds corners of objects. I got some simple rectangles here, and if I grab one and add the round corners effect to it, I'll be able to specify the roundness of all the corners. I can also round corners of multiple objects, but they need to be grouped first. Unfortunately, it's impossible to round corners of multiple objects that are simply selected but not grouped. The round corners is really straightforward, and I'm sure you won't have any problems using it if you want to use it. I mean, in most cases, you're probably just going to grab the rounded rectangle tool and create a shape. And if you change your mind as to its roundness, you can always adjust it from the control panel. The round corners effect is most commonly used to round corners of shapes other than the rectangles, for instance, triangles or polygons. The last vector effect in the Stylize group is the Scribble Effect. It's one of the most fun effects that adds a hand-drawn look to your artwork. I got a heart shape created right here. It has a plain red fill and a red stroke. I'm going to make sure that the fill is selected and add the Scribble Effect using the effects icon in the Appearance panel. There's a lot of options you can set here, so let's go through them step by step. First of all, you can choose one of the Scribble presets to sketch out the object. Make sure to turn the preview on to see how selecting different presets changes the look of the fill. The angle value controls the direction of the lines. You can click any point on the angle icon, drag the angle line around the angle icon, or enter a value manually in the box. Path overlap controls the amount of the scribble lines staying within or extending beyond the path boundaries. A negative value constrains the scribble lines within the path boundary, and a positive value extends the scribble lines beyond the path boundary. The variation for path overlap determines the difference in scribble line lengths. Stroke width allows you to adjust the width of the scribble lines. Curviness lets you make the lines more angular or more loopy. The variation will let you adjust it even further. Spacing controls how far the scribble lines are positioned in relation to each other. Adjust the variation option to make the line folds appear closer or farther away from each other. What's interesting about the Scribble effect is that you can apply different effects to stroke and different to fill, which will make the object even more intricate. Of course, getting the right outcome is purely a matter of experimentation and letting your imagination guide you. Now we'll take a short break from Illustrator effects and take a look at Svg Filters.